Dr. Sierra's commitment to his students is sincere, and he's willing to go the extra mile on their behalf and for their best interests.
The standards are very high, and I would go so far as to say that he really brings kind of an Ivy League mentality to our institution, and he does a tremendous job of planning ahead of time, making sure the lesson plans are in good detail, and he asks himself a lot of questions in regard to how he's going to approach teaching the material to the students.
Dr. Sierra has been really effective in his teaching in the survey of musical literature because he's been able to give me a deeper understanding of classical music. Before taking the course, I really only had a superficial idea of what classical music was. I can now take a piece of music and understand it with all of its elements and really truly listen to it.
Dr. Sierra has a really great presence when he's teaching. He's very calm, he speaks clearly, but he also lets people know when they've done something well. There's not a negative feeling about the way that he does that.
I had the opportunity of taking independent study courses with Dr. Sierra in vocal health and voice disorders.
You see that the larynx is slightly more elevated, the vocal tract is slightly more constricted.
Because of my history of phonotrauma, I found that these courses helped me with the rehabilitation process.
Dr. Sierra has been an important mentor for me because in my life I never really had a male role model. Father figure. As a vocal performance major, I saw someone who was at a level of success and showed characteristics of a man I would want to be when I grow up.
Vocal pedagogy was really helpful for a lot of reasons. I personally really like learning about the vocal anatomy. I think that really helps you be able to teach singers of all skill levels. Dr. Sierra is very personable. I like that we engaged in discourse, and it was very clear that he cared about his students and their success.
There's nothing else that I've seen that Dr. Sierra translates to his students is that this is serious business, it's fun, but it's hard work, and you've got to put in the time.
Studying performance practices in contemporary commercial music was one of my favorite classes because I had the chance to work with Dr. Sierra and record songs in the studio.
All the people living life in peace.
I found that he was very insightful with his body of repertoire, and he provided a lot of good recommendations for my voice study.
I've really learned to value ear training as a subject, even though I really disliked it at first, because it helped me be able to hear what is going on melodically and harmonically within a piece, and rhythmically even, and I think that that's really vital, especially as a singer. Dr. Sierra's teaching style was very beneficial for this semester because he was very patient with all of the students, and he broke down all of the dictations into little portions, and then over time started taking some of the crutches away so the students would feel safe and secure while being able to learn all of the skills that they need.
It's really evident working with Dr. Sierra that he has a really good grasp on the voice and ways to get people who don't know the voice very well, amateur singers, young singers, to understand the way that the voice works.
This academic year, my perspective on singing has been changed because I realized I could do things with my voice that I didn't know I could do previously.
Dr. Sierra was able to provide students with unique opportunities for learning and getting to know professionals from different corners of the music world in the United States.
He works with some older voices as well, and there are some really unique needs that aging voices have. And he's really good with helping people figure out how to use their voice through that aging process.
I enjoyed working with Dr. Sierra on both his recital and the College Music Society conference. Dr. Sierra has a great voice and a very musically sensitive singer. And as a pianist, it's always fun for me to work with other musicians who bring something to the table, so to speak, and are able to demonstrate what their musical intentions are through the way they perform.
As a conductor, I really enjoyed working with Dr. Sierra. He's so responsive and he's so passionate about the music that he's singing. He's done just a whole range of music. He's so versatile, but within that versatility, there's a real understanding of styles and genres and how to make those really meaningful as a singer and to the audience.
He's got a marvelous voice. He has incredible control over range and dynamics. He sings in multiple languages and does very well in all of them.
Und was ist das ich vielleicht, dass ich noch zu leben habe?
Dr. Sierra has exceptional technique, exceptional skill, wonderful stage presence. He's a very inviting type of performer that's a wonderful person to see and to hear.
One of the things I really enjoy about working with Dr. Sierra is his collegiality. He's really a team player. He's genuinely a person who likes to collaborate with other people. This kind of selfless attitude, I think, is really rare in the music world.
In regard to social climate, he really brings a higher level of awareness to us here at our school.
He is not hesitant in noticing if there are inequities or if there's a lack of sensitivity or a lack of understanding about diversity.
Dr. Sierra really creates an environment where people feel safe, where people feel valued, and where people can be vulnerable to explore their instrument.
If you want a teacher that can respect tradition and honor tradition and instill that in their students, but also create the kind of student that will press the envelope for the eventual purpose of getting the best out of a piece of music, this is the guy you want to hire.